You gotta make it turn.
No, just
Oh. Bitch, you hit me.
Yeah, but you're walking away. So
I will kill you.
all right. So last guy. Oh, I killed him. Oh, Jesus Christ.
What did you hit him with?
With the super tool. It has so much. It has so much damage. It's like unfair. Jesus. Okay.
We got 5.
There's still a lot more back here, but now I just made this dragon and just destroyed it. All right.
Well, that's like balls.
We're just like ravaging this village. It's not gonna be anything left of it because we're just destroying it.
We can simply nuke it afterwards.
Yeah, maybe we should do that.
Yeah.
I think we're gonna do that. That sounds fun actually. So.
How many nukes do you think we should use? I mean, we get like
maybe like 5 or something. It's pretty big. This is pretty big, so we can just like place one over there, and then one here, one there, and then one there, and one there.
Let's nuke this one.
So let's get. All right. Do you see anyone else?
Yeah, but they're long way in the back here, so I'm just gonna struggle with this one.
All right. I'll try to make.
No, don't hold the fence.
Okay, there's one guy inside the house. I can actually try to. He's probably gonna be easy to trap because he's just like inside the house.
It's just the door in front. Oh.
Okay. Yeah, but I think they can open doors now. I'm not sure, but
That looks pretty awesome.
And then I can just make. Okay, so I'm gonna put him on minecart here, and then you can just guard that if you want to.
Where is? Oh, there is. Hello. Well, that's weird.
There we go. And there's a bunch of creepers here now. Or there's one, but
dude, take a look at this on my screen.
Alright.
It's a torch.
Oh yeah, I can see that. Alright, so let's. This is the track. We just destroy this and this. And do like this and this, this and this and this. And there we go. So I'm just gonna add a few power ones, so it's gonna go automatically once you start pushing in long enough. Beginning here as well. Alright, so you can just start pushing in now if you want to. Or
dude, I'm busy. I'm in here having coffee with it. Oh, just joking.
Are you sure it's a girl or a female?
It's kind of hard to tell.
Yeah, well, just
I mean, they don't have boobs or...
I think it was the same with the job.
Okay.
No, you pushed the cart.
You gotta push it back.
Yeah, I'm trying. It didn't work. It just went through.
What?
Come on. Oh, I'm just gonna remove it.
No, he's going outside.
What?
I can't contain him.
You have to try.
How? Okay,
I'm gonna try and
help me push him.
I'm gonna if you can get him in front. What the hell? I'm stuck. What the? I'm gonna try to push the cart onto him. Alright, try to get him on top of. Oh god.
No, just push him inside, okay?
Okay, there's.
Back in. No. Oh shit. Ah! Using all my skills to get a guy into a house.
Alright, that's good.
Okay, I got him.
Okay, good.
But he's off the tracks, and I gotta find a way around.
You can just walk
right through the house.
I'm just gonna destroy this thing.
Wait, well, oh wait, what?
Oh! Yep. Alright, so I'm just gonna bring the tracks now, or maybe I should. Yeah, I'm just gonna bring the tracks. I think we can just demolish the entire thing that we made because we're not gonna use it anyways.
Maybe if we want like 8 instead.
Yeah,
so
but
just keep the main track.
Yeah, okay, but we can just wait until they can start breathing.
Let the track like stay here until we nuke the whole town. Then it's kind of useless.
Yeah, that's true. Actually, should we do this now? Do it now, just to finish off this episode?
No, I think we're kind of on overtime. We should just probably use it in a special episode.
Yeah, maybe. Maybe that's...
Okay, let's take a look. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh!
Nice. Then we can just open... Alright, we have to make some sort of house or some sort of living quarters. Make sure you have on only hard and aggressive. Because if you have on both, then you're going to kill all of them, and that's, that would suck. So.
Oh, that would be awesome. What are you talking about?
Alright, so now I have aggressive only. But where should we... We can just make the living quarters here, actually. Right next to the...
True.
So let's
we can kind of also make it like they can go outside.
Yeah,
like
we should just probably fence it in anyways.
So they're like just standing in there like a marketplace or something, and can't actually go outside.
Yep.
Okay, slime. There is no slime down here.
Okay, that's weird.
Well, that's disappointing.
Right, so it's probably just because we were so far away and they just despawned.
Probably.
Cobble and then.
I think I actually found out from watching the Yorkscouts is that you know when you die and you drop your stuff, you have a 5-minute clock before it despawns.
Yeah, I think I knew that. I didn't know it was 5 minutes, but I knew that you had some certain amount of time.
Yeah.
That was probably also from watching them. I'm not sure. But
the Yorkscast, inspiration for everything.
Let's just store stuff. I have a lot of crap here.
Would you make a small marketplace or something?
Marketplace for? I mean for the
certificates, or should we just make a giant house?
I'm not sure. Maybe we should try something. I kind of just want to make like a living quarters, like a few small houses.
Yeah.
But we can, we can explore every possibility.
Yep. But I think we're sort of on overtime with this episode right now.
Yeah, but we're not gonna make this. I think this is gonna be 2.
Oh.
This is probably then episode number 2. Oh. And then that means we can showcase the stuff that we talked about in the last episode.
Start with Merchal or whatever the fuck it's called.
Alright, so how about you start making the houses and I can just start showing off this stuff?
How should I make the houses? Like...
Just make them maybe like in the same style that they have had their houses, like wood and stuff. But
should I just make them right here, or...?
Yeah, just like a bit... you have to have some space away from this farm. We can probably just extend this area here as well. Also out this way, but just try to make it, And,
sure, bro. Okay, I just gotta find out how the houses look like. Maybe slay a couple of Endermen.
Right, so let's begin with the new type of solar panel. And these, as you can see here, are called low voltage solar array. And they go from low to high, or low to medium to high. And they're basically just upgrades of the normal solar panels. So, and these are just incredibly good things. They will literally blow your mind.
You can do the math about it.
Yeah, and the thing is, we have sort of like, and you need 8 regular solar panels. I don't have enough right now, but you need 8 regular solar panels to craft one of the low what you call it,
low voltage solar panels.
Solar array.
Solar array.
Yeah, and I'm just gonna take this one and show you. It's crafted like this. Oh shit, that was wrong. There you go. So it's solar panel all the way around, and then one low voltage transformer in the middle. And if you're gonna make the thing is, if you're gonna make the medium one, you need actually 8 of the low ones plus a medium voltage transformer. And for the high one, it's 8 medium ones and 1 high voltage transformer. And this means, according to our calculations, is that 1 high voltage solar panel or solar array is actually the same, or produces the same amount of power as 512 regular ones. And just think about that number. It's just crazy. And I think that's probably correct because we tested out a bit. And when we played in single player and we connected one, if you can remember the mass fabricator, the thing that makes UU matter, we connected one so high voltage one to one of those and just created faster than we could possibly imagine with a nuclear reactor. So and our ultimate goal is just to cover the entire roof with those things, but that's gonna take a long time. So yeah, and the thing is, but because you might say that, oh, that's really great, it's really good, and I should probably make it myself. But because it's 512 times as good as a normal one, it also means that you need 512 normal ones to make it. So it's really, really, really expensive, and that's why I think this is probably going to be that's probably going to be the last episode that we made. But when we mentioned that we were going to make like an automatic solar array factory, and the thing is that we're going to try to make that and try to make it work so that we can just put resources in, and then that can just produce the high voltage ones. And it will do. Of course, it'll take some time, and it's probably going to be very complicated. But just crafting the solar panels is so tedious. It takes a lot of time, a lot of effort, and we just want to make it easy. So, actually, I'm not going to make stone houses, or no, I mean wooden ones.
They're sort of wood. No, they are. I actually have no idea. I just picked a random house, and it had stone.
Oh yeah, okay, yeah.
They
have like
wooden roof.
Yeah, okay, they have like the castles and stuff as well. Okay.
No, I didn't think about that one.
Yeah, okay, doesn't matter. So that's basically the first thing that we were supposed to show you, and these are just, there are of course many other things added as well to Industrial Craft, but we're not going to show those right now at least. The next thing is these overclockers and transformers and stuff. So basically an overclocker is something that you can make. It's made like this, I can just show you, with 3 coolant cells, 2 copper cables and electronic circuits, and it makes it so that your machine, that you can put it in the machine right here on like these slots, and it makes it so that the machine uses more power but produces a lot faster. So, and you can stack it as well, up to, I think up to 16 is the maximum amount of...
No, I think you can stack more. It's just over that, it's just lagging and...
Yeah, it's like pointless to have more than 16. And the thing is that this is just crazy fast, and even at 5, these are really a lot faster than they were normally, so that's really good. And you can also add this thing that's called a transformer, and because if you have if you have more power drainage, and this is not able to take in that much power, because I think the extractors and stuff can only run on low voltage, but and you might notice that these are connected to an MFU, or is MFE it is, yeah. And it has 128, which qualifies as medium voltage, but and so then normally these machines would explode. But because they have the transformer upgrade, they can actually take in medium voltage. And if they get one more, they can take in a high voltage. And if they get one more, they can actually take in more than that. So it's kind of useful for making. Actually, it's a necessary component in making these, really overpowered machines. And so there's another thing that we haven't crafted yet for our machines, but it's like increased energy storage, and it just makes it so that your machine can store more energy, which can be useful, but
at this point, kind of useless.
Yeah, because we have a constant supply, right? So it's not really a big deal. So I think those were everything. Or that was everything that's new, or that at least that we have used that's new in Industrial Craft. So. That's pretty cool. We're probably gonna return to this someday when we have, maybe covered the entire roof with like low voltage ones or something like that. So you should definitely stay tuned for that. And now I want to show you the teleport pipes and how, or I'm not gonna show you how I made the machine because it's gonna be for another episode. But teleport pipes, this is the item teleport pipe, and you can also of course make them waterproof teleport pipes that can transport like water and fuel and oil and stuff like that, but it's crafted like this with 2 diamond gears and glass, and it's kind of expensive, but of course, as you can probably tell, we have more than enough diamonds in there as well as in here, so that's not really a problem. And actually we have something pretty crazy, and if you remember, we used 4 fully charged Omega Stars to make my armor, but we still have like 2 more that are fully charged, so we are pretty much filled up on materials and such. But where was I? Yeah, I wanted to make this like a machine, and it worked awesomely, more awesomely than I can ever expect. But I can just show you how they work at least, so that you know how they work. So you basically have just placed 2 of them down. They can be connected to any kind of pipe, I think, apart from themselves. And you right click on it, and you get an interface. And here you can see it says frequency 0, connected pipe 0, can receive false. Switch, and also some numbers, and owner, and also the owner. And the owner is only like kind of useful in Tekkit, and if I'm the owner, then only then I'm the only one that can like destroy them and like click on them to get this GUI up. So I don't know if it actually works now. You can try to destroy it if you want to, but yeah, I'm not gonna show you how properly they work because I'm not gonna bother putting up an entire like output. Yeah, just try. It actually looks, I don't think you have support for it on your pack.
Why does my pack support anything?
But yeah, I think that works if you're not OP or something, but we both are, so this kind of laggy. Right, so if you put the frequency thing, is something that's used in many of these, like it's also used in this redstone thing, and it's so that you can have many of these connected at the same time, but to different places. So let's say I have one machine that uses these for oil, and then I have one machine or one setup that uses it to make like copper or something. And then I can put this one on frequency 1, and then this one on frequency 1 as well, and then these 2 are connected. And this goes all the way up to like 9,900 or something. So alright, so at least you can make it up to a lot. So you can have many different combinations. And then this can receive, basically those that are on false, they only send things, while those that are on true, they actually receive things. So that's just instead of having two different ones, then you just have like one for receiving and one for sending. You have just one that you can change on. So that's pretty good. And then there's this thing as well. It's called a wireless transmitter, and then I also have some wireless receivers. I guess I can show them to you actually down here because we made them or we put them to use down in our nuclear generator. That's not yet completed, but we can just show you.
It's soon completed. I mean, I have all the components. I just
yeah.
it up. I'm so lazy.
And then yeah, so we just go in. That's good. Go in here, and then we have a few, like our last generator. We're gonna have like one water cooling switch and then one like on switch. And if I just destroy the wall here, I can show you behind. And the thing is that here we have the transmitter is on frequency 1, and then this one is on frequency 2. And then these things are the receivers. And they basically are, you have to put them on the same frequency as the transmitter that you wanted to transmit to or receive from, I mean. And as you can see here, if I turn on the blue one, and it's connected, this is only connected to this one, right? You can see that it doesn't have any more redstone, it only has this thing. So if I turn this on with the lever right here, and then you can see the water starts flowing because this thing gets red, start transmitting, and then I can just go up here, and this thing also gets red and starts outputting. So that's it's extremely useful actually for any kind of situation, and especially if you don't have enough space in order to like stretch many wires and stuff. And the same thing with this one. You just turn this on, and then the lights in here. Oh, wait. Yeah, I actually made like it so that the door closes, but that's not supposed to be there. But it actually these lights gets turned on, and then this thing gets turned off and stuff. So really useful as well. And those are the wireless redstone components or something, and they are, I think I can show you how you craft them. Actually, that's probably a wise thing to do. Where did okay, I can just go up to the base and get some more. I think we have some more. They're actually really cheap to craft, so you should have no problem being able to get those. And I think we have them in the red power chest. Yep. So the transmitter is crafted like this with the redstone torch, redstone, and iron ingots, and then this one is crafted the same way, only with a lever in the middle. Oh wait, yeah, there you can see. So that's good, and that's something that you can make easily yourself, and it's really useful, especially if you have like large structures that need a lot of redstone. And especially, I think that this design that I made worked so well, apart from the fact that it actually like glitched out in our game. But the things that I had to remove the top layer, and as well, I'm gonna explain this in the video that I'm gonna put up. But still, I only had like one space in reserve for redstone, and that didn't work out with like the normal redstone. So I did actually make at one point like this redstone torch elevator thing. You probably know about it, but I found it a lot easier to just use like the redstone receivers and just transmitters. But yeah, so I don't. Okay, there's a lot of diamonds here now. I don't know if there's anything else we can do. Our plan right now is just to make like a few more houses around here, and then just move these certificates over, and then as well we have to establish a new cactus farm because I just kept all the components in here, and also move the brewing room. Well, actually, I forgot to show you one thing. This is probably one of the most important things that I forgot about. This is one thing that was actually included in the Equivalent Exchange that I forgot to show you, and I'm really sorry about that because it's such a great tool. And it is called the Mercurial Eye, and it's crafted like this, with red matter, bricks, obsidian, and diamond. And it has many different functions. And basically, it's like a building tool. So if I press C, I get into the interface, and it has like a power outlets or input here, and you can just use the client star or something like fuel, like redstone, glowstone, something like that, and then you have a target, and it also shows like the EMC value and how much EMC is stored inside your like client star or whatever. So if you first press V, you can charge it like normally, but if you press G, and then as 4 modes. It's extension mode, creation mode, transmute mode, and pillar mode. I don't want to show you pillar and extension because they are just really crazy. Pillar one just makes like a bunch of stuff, but I can first just show you creation. And creation is basically just like the way you would place normal blocks. You can just right click and it will place a block anywhere you want to. And this just like takes the EMC from the client starter and just turns it into stuff. So that's really useful. And
Yes, now this look like a certificate house.
yeah, it looks really cool. And then you have what you have. Yeah, you have and then again, of course, you can charge it. If you have it like on first charge, you can create a 3x3, and I think the largest one is like 9x9 or something. So it's really huge. And if that in itself wasn't useful enough, then this thing is gonna literally blow your mind. It's transmute mode, and it basically means that you can turn any block into any other block, as long as that block, of course, can be transmuted. So, if I show you with the dirt here, I can just right click, and it will basically turn this stuff into glowstone. And this has like endless usages. You can just make it. I can just basically turn this entire tower into diamond if I want to, diamond blocks if I have enough EMC, that is. Or like turn this house into gold blocks, or whatever, something like that. And it's just really useful. If you made a building you don't want to tear down, but you want it to look another way, you can just use this thing, and it's really fast, easy, and it's just so good.
I just realized something.
What?
We're going to have to move the enchanting table, and it will, break.
Why?
Because we can't pick it up.
Yeah, we can with the pickaxe. If you just click it, just do it. Yeah, so that's the mercurial eye. I'm just gonna have to turn this back into dirt, of course, because it's gonna be really...
Good. Let's sleep in the awesome house you made.
Yeah, so let's. I think that can be a nice finisher to this episode. I don't think there's anything else we haven't shown you, as far as I can think. Just like the awesome farming area right here. And again, this is really kind of useless because we can just transmute as much of pig meat as we want and as much wool as we want, but just... God damn it, the pigs.
How did the pig get into the chicken area?
Yeah, this is the thing. I'm just gonna tell you this. There's like this server, or like, if you play on a server, there's like this buggy thing that happens to the animals, so they can like lag on top of the fences and stuff. And they're actually able to, and you might notice, why they have the roof, and that's basically, and why are they like trapped inside of these things. And that's actually because if you just keep the cows like this with a fence, they will eventually, all of them will escape. Or at least almost all of them, because they can just like lag on top of the fence, and then they can actually jump on top of each other as well to get out. And that's why I have like, and cows are like 2 spaces high. That's why I have this thing right here, so that they're not able to like jump out. And the pigs, but the pigs are only one like block high, so they can actually get into the chicken area, which is really annoying. And I constantly have to like go in here and just kill them. So sorry, pig, but you.
That's dinner.
Yeah, and this is a really cool thing that I just came up with, like really quickly. If you have like, this is a really good way of like making any kind of animal farm. Just like, if you want to make sure that the animals don't escape, even in single player, you can just have like these fall traps, because you can just like stand within it, and you can just click, and you can jump up and then click it back. So because the ladders actually, the animals can actually climb ladders, so it would be a lot better to just use the fall traps. So yeah, yeah.
Whoa.
Awkward, but let's and the paintings are really cool on these things too. So let's just sleep, and I guess that episode, or these episodes, have been concluded now. Hope you guys enjoyed, and if you did, feel free to click the like button or leave a comment below if you have any questions, and also don't forget to go to our channel and subscribe if you want more stuff like this. I think that's been everything, so thank you guys for watching, and we'll see you next time.